Don't deny it. Don't deny it. Don't define it. Feel the vibration. So my Let's Get Groovy August edition came out recently. Recently, like during this week, I released it on Instagram. It's on my Instagram. Here's my Instagram if you wanna go there. Guys, I'm back to filming. Like I don't think you understand how miserable I've been. When I was envisioning Let's Get Groovy, you know why what I was thinking? It's in my videos. It's in one of my videos. You're gonna have to go back if you wanna see it. Either ways, yeah, what's this thing? So why one of the things that I was busy like thinking about so much in terms of like this Let's Get Groovy is that there's specific songs that I have in a month that define that month for me. And then I'll get my YouTube Wrapped because I switched from Apple Music to YouTube Music, even though I don't pay for YouTube Music and I'm still paying for Apple Music. And yeah, YouTube Music is just superior. The algorithm is superior. The GUI, the not the GUI, man, the GUI. It's called the user interface is very childish looking. It's not aesthetic or nice at all. If it was aesthetic in the same way Apple Music was, oh my goodness, I would recommend it 100% to people. But it does look very cheap, very new, and very young in a unorganized, childish way, the algorithm and the user interface. So that's why I don't 100% recommend it because people don't like looking at that stuff. But otherwise, everything like the quick picks, the speed dial, all of that, I really, really like all of that. So, yeah, music has like I've been experiencing music much differently these past 2-3 months. When I picked Think Fast, Dominic Fike, which is the first song on the list, I wouldn't say it's from best to worst. It's in order of how I found it. Kinda, yeah, it's in order kinda of how I found the songs. Sometimes it's not an order at all, sometimes there is no order. So don't take it as like first is the best one or whatever. It really is just about like a celebration of music and community and all of that and all of that. If you don't get it, you don't have to, which I will get more into later on. The first song that I added was Dominic Fike, Think Fast. Um, for like a selection of the month, I was feeling very much very like reminiscent, which you can tell Think Fast and Malcolm Todd roommates in the sound of those sounds. It's very I was feeling very, I want to say nostalgic because I was remembering the past and things that had happened that led up to now. And it was just so interesting to me because it was a Dominic Fike looks like a person that I know in real life. So I was remembering that person a lot and like what went wrong and all of that, all of that, and all of that, which I had to change the video quality. Sorry, my phone filled up. Yeah, so I was really reminiscing about that and all of those conversations that and that whole entire situation as a whole. And then I came across Dominic Fike again. And then I was remembering, oh, this is how he looks like, this is how he sounds, this is who he is. And it was very, 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 very like, pow, do you remember this person? Because you were like, and I remember Dominic Fike's vibe and his vibe are very similar. They both almost exactly the same looking. Dominic Fike, and then coincidentally, the same time I was listening to him, he released an album, or was it an EP or a single? Also, like, I didn't listen to it because that's not how I work. My style of listening to music is it comes to me when it comes to me, and if it comes to me, that's why YouTube Music is so perfect because I refuse to listen to an album in full. And I know that I'm probably missing out on a bunch of experiences by doing that. I do though. I do though, like listen to albums in full when I want to. Otherwise, I refuse to listen to albums in full. I still haven't. 2025 September 20th Saturday. Listen, I still haven't listened to Cowboy Carter in full. I still haven't listened to Beyonce's Renaissance in full. I refuse. I will do it. It needs to come to me organically through the waves of water. Otherwise, if I force it, I'm gonna hate it, and I refuse to hate things that I can actually love. Oh, that's so sweet. Thing was Malcolm Todd roommates, because initially I was gonna put Malcolm Todd Sweet Boy and also something else. I don't know what something else I was gonna add. Another song. Oh yeah, Youth by Orbit. Um, but I didn't want to add that song because there's no lyrics, and also because it's more so a vibe and an imagination that came from that song. But we're not gonna talk about it. Roommates is exactly the same in terms of like the Dominic Fike thing, except it was nostalgic in a sense, in the sense of when I heard it, it reminded me of everything, not just one person. So it was very like eye opening in that type of way. Yes. Um it wasn't it was just very, it was very like, even from the beginning, bam 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 bam, and then it ends, I miss you, help me through. That was fun. That was like fun. That was very like, that was fun, man. Its tail was flapping. I can't really like zoom you all the way in. Oh, it's flying away. There's its other pair. They were busy. Oh, they were dancing, and now they're not. And their tails were flying, and they were like with each other. But now they're not. Whatever. What's weird is that I always see birds after like in each other, not mating. They're not mating, but they're like dancing or something, exchanging foods and saliva. I don't know. And then they always go opposite ways afterwards. It's so peculiar. Either ways, put Hot Body by Arista in there, because if Hot Body isn't number one on my YouTube Wrapped 2025, someone is lying. Someone has bungled up the system. I've listened to it almost 5 times every single day since the day I found it, which was exactly 2 months after its release. So, yeah, it's a very, if you listen to that song, you'll get the vibe. You'll get what I'm talking about when I say energy, positivity, and joy. I'm gonna, in my next Today We Speak, I'm going to speak on this topic, but it helped me through the topic that I will speak about in the next video, which will be a Today We Speak. It's not helping me, it didn't help me through it. It's helping me somewhat get through it. Yes, I wrote down a quote yesterday, which I will speak more about in my Today We Speak. It's a very deep and emotional thing that I'll be speaking about in my Today We Speak, so I'll do it in a more private time. But yes, that's it about Irisa Hot Body for now. Until the next video. Not the next video, because I don't want to make empty promises. Until my Today We Speak, where I speak about it. Either way, because I will speak about it. I can't not. There's so much that I want to say to you guys. And on top of that, I still don't have a name. Until I have a name, I don't have a name. I refuse to have a name that I don't like. Because right now my channel is Sweetness. I don't like that name. I don't like that name. The last edition, one of my favorite songs of all time is X on the Beat by Adele. I followed Adele ever since she released. I don't know what's that song again? Um, Tie Me Up Superstar. Ever since before she released Superstar, I followed her, and then I found out that she was supposed to be in Cat's Eye like recently, which is just beautiful because I came across her organically, not through Cat's Eye. Even if I did find her through Cat's Eye, Oxalayo, I found her. But I didn't find her through Cat's Eye or Dream Academy. Either ways, I do think that she is a powerhouse performer and that she's very artistic. And I really, really, if you know me, you know that I've been craving that in music and in basically everything for a while. I want in media, music, TV shows, I want to be entertained with what I'm watching. I'm okay and open to an emotional show, movie, or song, or getting moved, or getting told a story that is extremely touching to the heart. But that being my 24/7 media consumption and entertainment consumption is dookie. I'm tired of it. Thunderbolts, Marvel Thunderbolts is a good example of that. It's a fun movie when you look at it, but then when you watch it, it's very mental health, mental let's go do our mental wellness is something mental wellness. I want to be entertained. Samuel L. Jackson said it. I'm not sure if I'll find the clip, but if I do, I'll insert it here. He said that he's tired of going to the theater. He's tired of going to the theater or something along those lines. I'm going to say my version of it. I'm tired of going to the theater, going to watch movies on my phone or wherever, Showmax, whatever, and songs and all of that, and having and being thrown all of these emotional things. Sometimes because it doesn't hit the mark all of the time, and sometimes it doesn't hit the mark in the sense that it's not for me, and also sometimes I'm not interested in crying or in realizing something or in changing or in growing. Does that make sense? Sometimes you have to sit in a phase in your life. It's a good thing to get mental wellness and mental help, but sometimes you have to sit in what's happening. Dealing with it is a good thing, yes, but sometimes you have to sit in it. And I'm sitting in it right now. Doing something about it and changing it would imply that I do something that I can't do. So I'm not interested in the mental wellness, mental well-being stories and all of that right now. I'm interested in being entertained, bamboozled, thrown into the wind and back, like the summer I turned pretty. That's not like it is kind of mental wellness, but it's not that focused on that. It's more focused on entertainment. It's entertaining. What is this girl doing? But at the same time, I also don't want entertainment that's just stupid, like season three of Bridgerton. Season three of Bridgerton was the worst TV thing I've ever watched. It was terrible. Everything
Was terrible. The only applaud that I'll give is
I could go on for hours. I just started a topic that I could go on for hours about because if you know me in real life, especially if you were with me in high school, you know for a fact I am a Bridgerton girly till the day I die. Like some people are Twilight girlies. Like when you find something for you and it's inseparable, even no matter how bad it is. That's me and Bridgerton. No matter how bad it is, I'll always be there. And I don't want you to abuse me, Netflix producers, just because of that. Because that's what they do. If you like something and it's bad, they'll keep feeding you it just because it's getting them views. Hello, 365 days. They made three of those movies, bruh. Did I even watch the third one? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. I think I was just like tapped out by the second one because I was so uncomfortable. The reason why I watched it initially was because everyone else was watching it. Either ways, video's getting long. X on the beat. Adela, I really was amazed when I found her because she's a very, very, very energetic performer. Her Superstar video I did not like because the production was very low and she was very high. Beyonce is able to get down and emotional with that, but Super Sky isn't a down and emotional song. It's tie me up, pull my strings in. So obviously Adela's there, bow, 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 giving it. and it's just not eating up. It's just not giving. I'm not enjoying this. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. In terms of like the music video, she was a 10 out of 10. And the production, my thing is the camera movements, the production, the budget was not there. She's a 10 out of 10. She's a very high performer with low budget. So she sticks out like a sore thumb, and it makes her look like she's doing too much. But with the right budget and the right music video and the right production, it wouldn't have seemed that way. Either ways, we're not talking about Superstar, we're talking about X on the Beat. That song is very nice. I bump it almost as often as I bump Hot Body by Adela. I mean, by Aerostar. That song is a pop. That song is amazing. 10 out of 10, honestly. 10 out of 10. It's not often I give songs 10s out of 10s, but like 10 out of 10. No joke. Like, no joke. That song is dope. That song is I listen to it when doing the dishes. I feel like I'm throwing myself into the wall. So listen, if like when I'm one thing that I want to do creatively one day is make a bunch of fan made music videos just for fun, even if it's by myself or with like a bunch of people. Just for fun, even if it's not my song, I don't care. I'll give like all the profits to the artist. Don't care. I want to do it just for fun. Like I want to be there directing, choreography, everything, coloring, everything, just for fun. Not only just for fun, but also because I just want to. And every single time, I always come up with new ideas. I'm always doing that with different songs. Always, always. Except for "Think Fast" by Dominic Fike, the music video for that one is already very solid. That music video was good. It was very cinematic. I loved it. You know what? Dominic Fike is indie. Either ways, it was a very, very good song. It was very, very good. Like I recommend it. You must listen to it. I'm telling you. It's a very good song. Like I just can't you need to experience it for yourself. But at the same time, that thing that I was speaking about earlier on, in terms of if you're not gonna get it, you're not gonna get it, applies to the song. Um where because you need to have some sort of art understanding if you're going to step into such a field. It's like stepping into an indie museum. You can't just step into an indie museum and the only media you consume is mainstream media, if that makes sense. Because now, especially if you listen to about Travis Scott, Drake, Central C, if you're that type of person and you refuse to step out of line because no, I have a specific standard and I don't know whatever, or if, especially I hate this with everything inside of me and I see it in every single comment section of every single song that I see, where people be like, oh no, this is what good music is. I don't know what everyone else is listening to. Stop doing that. Stop it. It doesn't matter what song it is, Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Michelle Williams, Kelly Rowland. It doesn't matter who it is. It does not matter who it is. Stop dogging other people when you want to show love to other people. I'm tired of it. It's gonna be another Today We Speak. I have to speak about this. I'm tired of seeing it, of hearing it. I'm tired of it. If you love an artist, love them. Stop saying, "Oh yeah, this artist." It's like watching Corey Kenshin. The same with Corey Kenshin. He said it in his video where he said, "I'm just a regular guy." Nah, stop dogging other people. If that, stop dogging other people in order to like show that your people are superior. It's annoying. It's stupid. It's dumb, and it's very annoying. It's very agitating. It's what it makes me hot inside with anger because listen. We're here to dance or we're here to cry. Why bring up other people in that? Like really? It's like listening to Tyler the Creator and saying no rappers can do what he does. So shut up, dance. That's bringing negativity to a positive situation. Anyways, I said that's gonna be it today. We speak. I'm not gonna speak about that. Adela, Superstar. If you're not an artistic person who's able to step out of their understanding of what perfection and greatness is, then you're not gonna understand her unless you are a person who mainly consumes that type of music already. Because that song and also its music video is an art piece. It's an art piece. So it's like stepping into a nudist museum, but the only artworks you know is Starry Night and Mona Lisa. You're not gonna get far, my guy. You are going to be giggling like a child, or you're gonna be like, when you work in the museum, you're not going to be able to understand the emotional effect and impact that the museum is trying to show you through unclothedness. So if you're not a person who's able to take themselves out of that, oh my goodness, this person's unclothed, and just be like, oh yes, this is what they're saying, even in reference to that act of doing it, even in that itself, there's still an artness to it. If you're not able to see the art in that, especially if like you're deeply religious, you're not gonna get it. And I'm not gonna argue with people who don't get it. Yeah, I'm not gonna. What the if? Something just landed by the window. Sorry, that was terrifying. I'm not gonna argue with people who don't get it. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in the slightest. I think I said it in the video, two videos before, or a video before. I'm tired of arguing with people. I'm tired of trying to make you understand my POV. My POV is my POV, point blank, period. I'm not gonna argue with you anymore. I don't care. This is who I am. This is the finish. I'm done. And even if I'm still trying to figure it out, then I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not gonna explain it to you unless we're gonna have like a discussion. There's a difference between a discussion and an argument because people like arguing instead of discussing. Let's discuss this. Let me try and understand why you think that way, even though I will never ever ever try and think your way. But no, people don't wanna have that. You wanna just tell me what to do. So it's like I'm not interested in having this conversation. I'm not gonna argue with you. That's my full picks for Let's Get Groovy August. It turned negative quick. It was a really really nice thing to do. This edition came out late. I think it came out on the 18th instead of the 11th. That's a lot of days late. That's a week late. I'm not sorry, and I will be sorry in the future because, but otherwise for this one I'm not, because I'm just not, like, I'm not gonna lie.